Hello, everybody. How's it going? How are you doing? Welcome in, Rosie. Welcome in, Spacer. Welcome in, everybody. Manny, how's it going? Uh, I'm way behind in Sardinex. Like, way behind. I still have to get. Oh, why is it scrolling? There we go. I still have to get 6 of these, including the one I really want. Or not 6, that's 7. I can't count. So that's what, 560 materials. So I can buy that out right now, but then I want to get Kovu. Now, I got a question in the chat. Is Kovu any good? The answer is yes. They don't have enough, or they don't have low enough stamina to be like your end game bait. Why is bit? I don't know why that sound wasn't going through. So they don't have enough stamina to be your in-game bait. That's just life. That being said, they do have enough stamina to be a decent bait until you get Glarsdos. They also have Deflect, which is whatever, but that 10% vampirism and 15% chance to combust attacker when you get hit is huge. Honestly, I think that's going to be really useful in late D4s as well, but early game, that's your only source of combustion. You can't get it anywhere else. It's also vampirism is really, really, really strong. Like, this is a really strong familiar and absolutely worth going for. The price, it's a lot. The 2,000 is too much in my opinion. I would rather see it around like 1,000 or 1,250 or something like that. But this is definitely a really good familiar to go for. Plus, has one of the coolest art directions in the entire game, so absolutely worth getting. I'm going to go ahead and start in on this because we want to run as much as we can. I'm going to do all my regen, and then we'll probably do rapid fire PvP. Maybe world boss, but probably not. PvP just because I've got a lot of tickets I can use, and you will get a lot of doodles from here. So let's go ahead and hop into that so we can get started early and chat while we're doing it. Ooh, that might work. It'll be okay. Just one person. I do want to mention here that Scramble Egg did get a change. It no longer combusts the enemy. However, it does do fire damage as true damage, so it's still really, really, really strong. Without combust, it's technically a nerf, but the power got upped as a compensation. It's still really strong. You see, I'm still destroying enemies here. I'm not really losing. So, is this person going to be... I want to find someone that's going to have an actual team. This person should have a team as Venturer. There we go. Now we'll see how it works against a team. You'll see it still just deletes teams and not a problem. Okay. GVG, we still want to run that. Sorry, my screen just turned off on me there. I don't know why. It's just while I'm streaming Bit Heroes. I can play Bit Heroes. I can stream any other game. Bit Heroes turns my monitor off and on all the time. So, ooh, Rosie, you made Elementarium. Congrats. Elementarium was the very first ancient that I ever made. It gets outclassed later on, but it's so strong early game. Oh, that's a really awesome craft to have. Doubling all of your runes is... Wait, it's runes, right? It's not enchants, right? Now I gotta look. Where's my Elementarium? Where are you, Elementarium? Do I have it as body? Yeah. Yeah, runes. The major rune bonus. It's just so strong. Alright, back to Witcham. Why was I running that? Oh, yeah. Might as well. I'm not worried about points. So I did want to... look at the calendar here just to let y'all know kind of what's going on in my life. I may need to cancel a stream in the next 2 weeks. Maybe even both. I don't know if I will. I'm not currently planning on it. That being said, there's still a chance that I'll have to. I finally got to schedule my dissertation defense, and it is coming up the week of the 21st. So I may have to cancel a stream to work on that. It's a 2-hour presentation, effectively. I'll probably only present for an hour, but that's a lot to talk about and a lot to prepare for. One of the biggest days coming up, one of the more intense days of my life. I'm really kind of scared. I'll be okay. I'll do fine. But I do want to let you guys know that I may end up canceling a stream to prepare for that. Hey, Raid Sean, how's it going? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your week is off to a good start. I was doing the math. I have to get something like 1,200 more doodles just to get the things I want. Like, I'm really, really wanting. And then I want to try and get some of the materials as well. But, ugh. Rosie, jury duty. Ugh. I've been able to get out of jury duty every single time I've gotten it. I'm so blessed. As a teacher, I'm not able to get out of it, but since I've been a student for so long, students can get out of jury duty pretty simply. I also have a young child that got me out of it one time because I was childcare. There are ways for me to get, if I get, like, I have to go to it, there's ways for me to get out of it as well once I'm in there, so I won't get chosen. I hope you don't get chosen because the pay is garbage, but good luck, good luck, good luck. We do have our first giveaway here in about 40 minutes. As usual, this one, all you gotta do is put your hero tag into chat, and I will put you on a random wheel. You'll be entered to win an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems. There we go. Got everything set up and going. It's been a long day already. It's only 11 o'clock. I feel like I've done 2 days worth of work already. I do typically pay attention to my phone and work emails and stuff during the stream. Today I will be paying a little bit more attention, just so y'all know, because I am scheduling all of that stuff. Then I want to go over the shop real quick too. We still have this box that has an ultra. If you really need an ultra, I mean, here's your chance to get it. $12.50 for a single pull is... Ooh. This mount is really cool looking. Do they? Yeah, it's this one. I don't have it because I ain't paying 30 bucks for it, but it's a really cool mount, and it does come with quite a bit of other stuff with it. The price is absolutely worth it if you're willing to spend. The 8th Controversy pack, we've already been over all of those. All of those. This large super energy crate I bought. You know, that's what, 624 resource packs, which brings it to like a little over 200 gems per pack, plus 4 super scrolls. Absolute easy peasy buy. The Controversy pack, make sure you buy that. It's only 8 gold. And then they have these eggs. I'm still debating on if I want to roll this, because it's a pretty decent pet, but like I don't really need it. So I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I probably won't get it. Spazers and a weird progression point, small amount of resources, and plus 3 Bobodom. I would go for Eularius. Why not? So Bobodom and Eularius serve different functions. They're both tanks, but Bobodom is more of a like tank, and Eularius is more of a cheese strategy. Also, Eularius only needs familiars from 1 dungeon, so just use your energy on that dungeon and you'll probably get Eularius pretty quickly. Just with Regen, you don't need to really use resources on him. That's what I would say. Bobodom is really great. I have a fully stable Bobodom. Nowadays, he gets outclassed pretty easily, so I don't know if I would pursue him at this point. If you're wanting to like min-max. If you're not caring about min-maxing, he's phenomenal. But I would still go for Eularis, get Eularis, because they'll help you get through certain dungeons that Bobodom won't help you get through. And you only need to run that one dungeon over and over and over again. Okay, I just got the email that everyone on my committee for my dissertation has agreed to come to my defense, so it's gonna happen. Rosie, you bought that mount. Like, I want it so bad. It looks so awesome. I just can't justify spending $30. The only thing you need is the raid. Yeah, so Spacer, I would just go ahead and run the raid then. Bitgore works well as like a way to get captures. Like it gives you the 500% capture rate if I remember right. So I mean, if you've got 6, it's really unlikely for you to run out of Bitgores. Like, unless you're using one every day or every week. So, yeah, use one a month. You'll be fine. You get one for free every month. Thank you, Gregory. Good morning, Afro. How are you doing today? As we're getting more people in here, I do want to mention that I do have those auto ads set up again, like I did last stream. If they become like really intrusive, just let me know and I'll change it out. But right now they're set to maybe go every 12 minutes is what it's supposed to be. So we'll see. Your feet hurt? Why? Did you hurt yourself or just run too much? Or just wearing unsupportive shoes? That's also a possibility. Walking from home, oof. Got to get you some supportive shoes. Get you those inserts for the high arches. I went to a conference one time, fairly recently, and I was wearing dress shoes, and my feet started hurting really bad, and I was done presenting. So I just walked barefoot. I was like, I took my shoes off. I was like, my feet hurt really bad. I felt like a hobo because I was in like a real like full-on business suit, but barefoot. It's kind of funny. And thank you, Gregory. I'm assuming you're talking about my little VTuber up there in the corner. I gotta thank Pixel Toast for making him for me. He did a phenomenal job. Here, I'm gonna change something about him. You're gonna see pop-ups on there while I fix this. There you go. A little bit better there. Giveaways in about 33 minutes. All you gotta do for this very first giveaway for an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems is put your hero tag into chat and I will add you onto the random wheel. If you're not sure if you're eligible, you can ask, but looks like the only person that I've seen chatting that's not eligible right now is Rosie because they won last week. Everyone else, just put your hero tag from your in-game character into chat and I will put you on the random wheel. The way you find that is click on your hero, click the HT, and this here is your hero tag. So mine's an Eflarian, pound UML 914C. As of right now, there is nobody else on the wheel. So if anyone enters, you currently have a 100% chance of winning. Gregory, I've got you added to the wheel. Ooh, someone got Kovu. Man, I need to get myself in gear. I need to get that familiar. He's gonna go away in a couple days. But I also need that element master offhand. Ugh, I need it so bad. Yeah. Hey, Cincio, how's it going? Good morning. Good beginning of the week. And Gregory, I completely agree. I hate the price increases, and it does seem like they're permanent. I'm happy that we got the materials dropping back in every single game mode, at least. That's a bonus, but it's wild that through Regen alone, I used to be able to get the all the cosmetics, the familiar, and then 1 or 2 pulls from something else. So if I wanted more than that, I'd have to push, but I could at least get those. And now, like, I'm having to use quite a bit of resources just to get the cosmetics and the familiar. So I won't be pushing beyond that. Whatever I get is whatever I get. And Cincio, I have added you to the wheel. Ooh. There. Sorry, I feel like I gotta stretch. Having trouble being awake. I remember this raid being so difficult in tier. Like, DPS were just screwed in this one. Do I think that Kong will change Sardinex prices if the community complains? I think it'll take more than a complaint to get them to change. That's my thought. I think that it'll take like an actual community-wide boycott, but I also don't see that actually ever happening. FOMO gets way... Ooh, sorry, I need to drink more coffee. FOMO gets way too many people. So I don't think that you can actively organize a big boycott, but I think a boycott is the only way to get it to happen. So it was just like there was a big boycott for something. I don't even remember what it was. And people were still logging in every day to check the shop. Like, that's not how you do it. So, like, I think that they could change it if there were enough complaints that were substantial, but people would then also have to quit interacting with the shop, and they're not. So it's the idea of we see things just being way overpriced, and we're like, ugh, no one's buying that. But obviously someone is. Like, obviously there are people buying it if it keeps being offered in the shop. So, and I mean, I'm like a perfect example. This is way too expensive. Way too expensive. But here I am pushing to get it. So therefore, Kong's not going to ever change it. Sorry, there's no one running tier 10. Am I still working on poly? Yeah, I haven't really pushed for it. I've just been running my regen, so I've not really gotten anything. I thought I got a trials mythic, but I was on the wrong tier. So I have an extra tier 21 mythic now. That's just what it is. But yeah, that's what I'm working for. And yeah, Kovu is just Aku from Samurai Jack, which is why I love it. Hey Essa, how's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. I have got you added to the wheel for the Epic Adventure Bag and 1,000 gems. We now have 3 entries. So anyone else wanting to join in still has a really, really good chance to win. All you gotta do is put your hero tag into chat. And yeah, the expense for Suntealk, I almost didn't get Suntealk. If I remember right, I got him on like the last day of the event. And I just kind of assumed I wouldn't get him. But I managed to have some good RNG on the drops. I want to run World Boss because like that's more like useful for me, but look at how bad the drops for these materials are. I kept track of it yesterday when I was running, and in 15, which is Regen, 15 runs, I got like 8 materials. And I was like, ugh. Ugh. Hey Manny, I got you added to the wheel. Yeah, 2K, I mean it's a familiar that I think can be really useful in certain D4s, which is why I want him, but like I'm realistically never going to use him outside of that. Plus, in all of my searching for Wardy, look at this. I have 20 Kovalks, so I might as well. I've got so many, I can go ahead and max them out right away. And Essa, you got 12 event mats in 1T4? Jeez. I think the highest I've gotten was 8. I've had really bad luck this event. I've seen people getting like 14 and 16, and I think 16 is the max. Which, that doesn't make sense. It can't be 16. Hold up, let me see if I can find those. There's someone with 16. Huh. I guess 16 is the max, but that doesn't make sense because it's not divisible by 3. Huh. I don't know how they calculate it. I thought each boss could just drop. Apparently I'm wrong. But I've seen people with lots of 16s and I just have never gotten that. Ors, I have you added to the wheel. You are now on this random wheel to get chosen for the Epic Adventure Bag and 1,000 gems. But yeah, after I've seen people get 16, so I do know that you can get at least that many. I feel like it should be a number divisible by 3 since there's 3 bosses, but whatever. All I really care about is getting as many as I can. So I got 3 from him alone. Next boss, got none. And yeah, Ors, you're so welcome. Hello, Deegan, how is it going? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Why is chat? The most you ever got was 9. I think that's around where my max is. I've just seen pictures of 16, so I know 16 is possible. Six, look at me go. Do I have any info on the future of the game? Not that I can share. I think that's like the best way to put it. You know, I am in the Roundtable, which is a non-disclosure bound group. So I know information, but I can't share any of it. I can't hint at it. Just I imagine that I wouldn't be in trouble if I said there is a future for the game, but I can't share any like concrete info. Reskin Sardinex for Thanksgiving. Rosie, I can't wait for lore events. I really like the only got 3 that one. Blech. I really like the setup of lore events where it's like seasons. You know, I'm a huge Diablo fan, so seasonal content is like a huge thing to me. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, maybe it'll be a Christmas present. Maybe Afro's right. Ooh, there. Sorry. Got some like heartburn right now. Ugh. They were like, there will be a lore event, and then they disappeared. Yeah, I will say I've given that feedback of, you know, we haven't heard anything since like March. Was it March? I don't even remember when the event was announced, or when the thing was announced. And yeah, there was a huge change log. Let me find it real quick. Okay. So, on the 3rd, which this past Thursday, there was a huge changelog. I'll just kind of walk through it here. Combust was removed from the Scramble Egg 4/4 bonus, which I talked about earlier, and that bonus, the damage was then upped to 17.5% instead of 15%, so kind of a nerf, not really. Birdsworth Bolting Hit now properly oxidizes and no longer shocks, so they fixed that one. Adjusted the position of the Dartwing cosmetic when it's viewed in menus. Drelvy's Oh Mother hits all enemies instead of asking for a target. Flavor Ride cosmetic no longer hides 1 foot. Voluspa's Thunderbolt now properly deals electric damage instead of physical damage. Blim's passive ability 7 now properly triggers both Spread Shield and Spread Heal. Flame Warden set now consistently triggers its Extort effect. Fixed layering issues with the Leorium and Spy K9000 offhands. Perkuna's 4-Pour bonus corrected to apply Cleanse effect to the player. Removed gold from the crafting recipe of Polychromatic. Fixed a visual issue with Balmo. Volthai's Thunderstriker call now properly cleanses all teammates, so Volthai got a buff there by getting fixed. Gopichi's Blood Blitz now properly deals air damage. Fixed an invisible block that prevented movement in town. That's been there for like a year or something like that, maybe 2. Skyant Soul 3/4 bonus now properly displays its battle text. Candy Pink's asset shows. Golden Gobbo Companions accessory, and then a pet are no longer invisible. Fixed the idle animation of Anatoly. Fixed the blurry assets of West, Dr. Huther, and Cicada. Flitty and Ragnar now properly visible when facing left. Fixed an issue with the Dead Star pet cosmetic. Adjusted the character's position on the burb and burb amounts, and fixed an visual issue with Kovu. Like, that's a lot that they fixed in 1 week. That's huge. So that's a huge, like, they're doing stuff. They're not just like full-on maintenance mode. Rosie, those were bugs that people complained for years. And yeah, there are bugs that have been around for a year for the most part, but the fact that they all have been fixed now is a really good sign. That means developers are actively working on the game and not just reskinning a Sardinex. And then the Kovu, that was fixed within a week. Is it really going to be the same? We don't know. We'll find out when it comes out, right? level 1,000 players were in their underwear for a strike. Yeah, I'm still kind of mad about that. They used to have customized sales for the holiday events. I mean, we have that right now, Greg. Like, that's a new one. That's a new one. That's a new one. That's a new one. I haven't even looked at that one. That's not bad. That one doesn't only comes around at big events. That's a new one. That's a new one. These sales are higher than usual. Like, they're here. They're just not the crazy sales that we used to have. 8. The same box but different skins? Not really. So, 8th Congiversary. These are new cosmetics, and like this has 2 roles for pets, legendary enchant. Like, this is a fairly decent deal, and like these have never been offered before. And then like this large defense accessory, or here we go, large defense pet. That doesn't come with a new pet. I kind of wish it would have. Mini Congiversary orb. I've shared my thoughts on pre-popped currencies like this before, but that's a box that has never been offered. Mythic Adventure Bag is just a pumped up version of the legendary, but it's also never been offered before. Congiversary pack. This isn't. I think this was offered a couple Congiversaries ago. Congiversary egg has a brand new pet in it. Like, these are new. They're just not like insane-o. Well, yeah, Greg, a cosmetic box that has a cosmetic in it is going to also be the same as the next cosmetic box. It just has different cosmetics. Like, that's what a cosmetic box is. And that's like saying that we got a box that has raid shards in it, and then later we got a box that has tokens in it, and saying it's just the same box with different resources. It's the same, like... They can't introduce something that's never before been seen. They're offering a holiday-themed box that, I mean, I didn't buy because I don't spend real money. It's got holiday-themed cosmetics in it. And so the next one will be the same box with new cosmetics. Like, that's a new box. My new opinion on the Kong pet is actually good. It's a really good... why did I only get 8 again? It's like, this is such a really good way to get these, but it's just so slow. Let me kill these guys. Okay, go to the shop. This one. So, 30% chance, and I'm assuming it's reforgeable. So, attack enemy team for 15.8 thousand to 37,000. That's good. Like, an attack team pet like that is really, really, really good. So if you don't have a good attack pet, like, roll for that. It's really, like, absolutely worth it. If you've got a good, like, mythic, then meh, but we'll see if I feel like going for it or not. I probably won't, because I have really bad luck with those boxes. And I don't want to spend all my gems to get nothing. 65%. Ooh, that's really good. So 65% chance to damage the enemy team. Like, that is a absolute great way to destroy a team. Like, that probably one of the better attack pets in the game. 5. Ugh. We do have about 12.5 minutes left before we do our very first giveaway. There's only 5 people entered, so right now everyone has a 20% chance of winning. If you want to enter, all you have to do is put your hero tag into chat, and I will add you onto a random wheel. Right now we have Gregory Acorli, Sensio, Essa, Manny, and Ors all on the wheel. And yeah, the damage isn't quite there, but I mean, for a legendary, it's probably the best legendary. Once you get to mythics, though, like, they outclass all the legendaries, which they should. But it, like, especially if you don't have the collars yet, that's an amazing pet to have. Look at that, only got 2. Oh my god. That's horrible. Deegan, you're gonna go for him? Yeah, I just haven't decided. Like, I might do a couple pulls for him just to see, like, maybe I'll get lucky. Should you direct craft Phobet? In my opinion, Monarchs is such a good pet or accessory. Phobet comes in handy. I don't have Phobet, but like, I'm sure I can find someone that has it. After this dungeon, I'll go look at them real quick. But I feel like Monarchs is where you want it to be. I feel like every time I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check something, I turn out to be at the very beginning. And yeah, the pets and accessories have a 3.4% chance to get pulled. I only got 2. Ooh. So they're not a really good investment if you don't need them. But I mean, might as well pull a few boxes. Okay, what was I looking at? The Curio. So Monarchs, you'll see dual strike and crit chance. You also get extra damage when an enemy is defeated, which is like that gets really strong. Versus Phobet, oh, this one, crit chance and crit damage, and you get the overkill. This is really strong, but I like Monarchs better. Like you can't really go wrong with either of them, but it's one of those, if you're looking just for, you don't have any other accessory, you don't want a defensive one, might as well go for it. Otherwise your materials are just going to be wasted, like just sitting in the corner, sitting in your inventory. If you're thinking that you might want a defensive one too, like I have some defensive ones as well, I mean, say, like, buy that instead, because Monarchs is already so good. You got the legendary. Congratulations, Deegan. Oh, and that's the other thing. So, there we go. That's my last one. I got 9 on that one. Hooray. So, this egg. You can click this here, this little question mark, and it'll show you the chances. So, and this is the odds of pulling at least 1. So you can get more than 1. You can get 100% commons. You have a 3.4% chance to pull at least 1 legendary. This is guaranteed to have at least a rare, so in my opinion this should say 100%, but the 3.4% is to get 1 of these 5. Jimmy used to be amazing, sucks now. Boyga used to be amazing, sucks now. Love Boy is pretty decent. I can't remember if they're reforgeable, but they're kind of meh. And then Shelly is pretty good. But this is the one you want. And so I'm like, ooh, like a 3.4% chance. And then from there, it's a 20% chance. Like, that's kind of rough. But we'll see. I may... How much does 5 cost? I may pull 10 just to see. Is there anything special in here? No. Buy this, 10 of these. Yeah. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and pop some tickets. Let's do it this way. There we go, 250 tickets in here. Let's see what we get. We're at $13.97. We'll remember that, see how much we end up with after doing 5 packs. Yeah, I've got a lot of ticket rolls. I have a lot of resources. So I'm not super concerned about wasting resources. Y'all have to remember the $13.97 number for me, though. Oh, and our giveaway's in 5 minutes. 5 more minutes, and we'll do our giveaway. So if you... Our first giveaway. We're doing 2 today. If you haven't entered, all you gotta do is put your hero tag into chat, and I'll put you on the wheel. If you put your hero tag into chat and I didn't, like, overtly tell you that I put you on the wheel, that means that your message didn't come through on my end. So if I haven't told you that you're on the wheel, please send it again. We have Gregory, Cincio, Essa, Manny, and Ors. If I didn't just say your name, send your hero tag again because I did not see it. Ooh, and Rosie said, what do I think they'll call the pet next year? I have no idea. I didn't even pay attention to this one. They'll probably just call it 9th Congiversary. Which I'm fine. I would rather the pets be visually distinct than have their name be distinct. When Kong first bought the game, they released like 4 pets back to back that looked the exact same other than their color being slightly different. And honestly, like, that really frustrated me. They should nerf Grumber. I disagree. Grumber sucks as a familiar. Like, he really sucks. Deal damage to the closest enemy, deal damage to the strongest enemy, damage to the furthest enemy, shield self. High power, pretty high stamina, like really high stamina, and really low speed. There's nothing, and 15% damage reduction. There's nothing here that makes him strong. On first death, revive all fallen teammates with a moderate. It says moderate, but it's a small amount, honestly. Grumber literally is only useful in PvP when paired with the scramble egg set. There's no other use for him. Like, so you see, he's gonna have a lot in there, but oh, I couldn't see him. Depending on his build, this is just one of those, like, there's ways to beat me. There are builds that beat Scram pretty much consistently, but they're kind of expensive. But yeah, Grumber themselves are useless without being paired with Scramble. When they're paired with Scramble, they're wicked strong. But I don't think that nerfing Grumber is the right answer there. Yeah, GVG. We just all have Scram on. Imagine if this was a setup, though, back when Clover used to affect pets. Because Clover used to work with pets, and it doesn't now. That would have been insane, having this pet with an extra % chance, pulling that to 75. Woo! Yeah, and nerfing gear, and that's what the changelog was a nerf. I think that there was an issue where Combust wasn't always proccing, but now it won't proc. So now there's no combustion going on. It's just the damage. 1 million invasion, that's not too hard. Clover with Demeter is all you need. And Jacket. Clover, Demeter, and Jacket with a heal pet, and you can get to 1 mil pretty easily. The game will time out every now and then, so it takes you a couple runs to get to 1 million, but it's not that hard to get there. Look at that, got me a collar. I suppose I should consider doing that, like just running by myself and trying to get to 1 million in invasion. I think I could do it. I've got all the parts for it, except for I don't think I have Jacket. I'd have to get that again. Alright, our giveaway's in 1 minute. If you have not entered, now's really your last chance to enter. You've got less than a minute before we do this. Scropia, I've got you added in at the last minute. Welcome in, welcome in. We had 1397 tickets, are the doodles, before we started this 5 packs of PvP. So we'll see where we're at after that. Giveaway in 20 seconds. Last chance to enter. Anyone who's lurking and hasn't had a chance to enter, now's your chance. I'm gonna start adding people to the wheel right now. Like, to the actual wheel. You're just on a list right now. Wheel of names. Alrighty. It's time. Let's go ahead and pull this down. We're gonna do a quick ad break. So the way this wheel works, so anyone who got an ad can get back in here. If you like, go ahead and look to see if you've got your name on there. If it's not on there and you sent me your hero tag, put it in the chat now, because I won't be able to add it once I start spinning. I am going to shuffle up the names. Right now they're in the order of them being sent to me. And then we'll hit go, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty. Where is that window? I lost it. There it is. We'll shuffle these names up. And good luck, everybody. Good luck. Good luck. I hope that everybody wins, even though only one person can win. Also, I got a really stupid bug going on in PvP right now. That's dumb. I don't know who it is that's considered alive. Looks like Sensio's going to win. Sensio, are you eligible? Yeah, you are. Congratulations, Sensio. I've got you added to my list of giveaways. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Look at this stupid bug, though. I don't know who I'm supposed to be attacking. Nobody's alive. I'm getting hit. Something is hitting me, but I don't know what. So that's great. I'm just gonna let that run for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, yep. Glitch caught in 4K. I'll just use this as an opportunity to finish filling out this 2024. Wheel number game. That should be like this. Get my formatting right. It is still running. That's just ugh. Alright. We'll just back out of that, I guess. It's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. Sometimes it's your team. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that like the game would recognize who was alive so I could kill him, but whoever it was not going to ever kill me was the problem. Trying to... Oh, we need to set up this new timer here. Is that running? No. There we go. And then, as usual, the next giveaway will be number game. So, if you are going to be here for that one, you will be eligible to win another Epic Adventure Bag and 1,000 gems. Hold on, here we go. Go. Okay, sorry, I had to fill some stuff out. And since I've got you added onto our giveaway tracker now, so you should get your prize here fairly soon. Wait, there we go. I was like, why is everyone dying and not reviving? There you go. So what build is this? Because this looks like he... Oh, Witchel? Really? Without... What? How is he gonna beat me? That's insane-o. There we go. Like, he should not have come close to beating me. Alright, so this is after 4 packs. Alright, so I mean about 150. That's not horrible for how fast we're going. It's not great return on the numbers, but like the number of like resources being used, but speed-wise, you just can't beat this. Ooh, I had to pop my fingers there. That was... Or my knuckles. That's... Why did I say fingers? That's weird. I'm weird. Ooh, a mythic. Alright, that's a... Athena's Buckler. That's a pretty cool offhand. Huh. What's that? That's kind of a garbage body. Whatever, we'll do that one. Yeah, so the Mythic's way, way, way overpriced in my opinion. Rares I got. Like, okay, you know, permanent Permagore and all that. But like the epics, legendaries, and mythics were super overpriced. Even if you got all the stuff that was supposed to come with them, still like you know, a legendary was what, like $1,100, $1,200, and then you had a chance for a mythic. Blech. That's just too much. But they do look really cool. I was a big fan of their looks. Not enough tickets. Okay, so 5 packs got us just under 200 of these. So that's not bad. Let's go ahead and buy out this cosmetic chest so we can know exactly how many we need to get Kovu. If you don't remember from last week, this is the one I want. So I can be Aang. I can be the last airbender. And of course, it's going to be the last one I get, I'm sure. Yeah. It's going to be the last one I get, watch. For real. I have a 20% chance of getting it. Ah, 33% chance. I have a 50% chance of getting it. Okay. Oh. That's just wonderful. The bit versus luck. Okay, so we need a little under 1,000. But let's go ahead and be Aang for now. Is there a decent option? Like, realistically, I want, like, the smallest one. Ooh. Where's those vapor ones? These ones. And then the pet needs to go away too. Or be something that I at least want. Is there anything that looks like Momo? I could pretend that that's Momo. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wow, there's just not really a lot that I want to use. There you go, Momo. So there we go. Now I'm Aang. There we go. Now let's do some more. Find water. So I've got a lot of water on there. I figured the air for airbending would be good. Oh, I need to change this too. There we go. Now I'm Aang. I forgot I still had the monkey potion on. I went. Oh, that's right. I've got that one. I've got 2 of this saved in for. Okay, let me fix this again. Equip, then also save this. Is it this one? There we go. That should keep me in here. There we go. I forgot I have one for GVG and one for PvP. They're the same build. They're just because you can't set it to be more than one. But now I am the last airbender that uses fire to kill all their enemies. Hey, that was another scram. Dream Elements have a poll setting? Sorry, I'm looking up how to do polls now. That's... Let me just go to the Stream Elements website. That'll help me. Dashboard. Ugh, there's not one. That sucks. There's a poll command in Nightbot. So I'm just gonna ask you guys. Should I try and pull for that Controversary pet? Like, I'm not gonna pull more than a few times, but should I go for it? Should I try it? What do you think? $15 pulls? Oof. That's a lot. That's a lot of gems. Ooh. Judging by my luck. What if I did like... Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's get some more people's thoughts. And once I finish these PvP runs, if people are like, yeah, go for it, I'll do some pulls. Maybe even 15 of them. What are those? Fluffy tail, golden Wukong cloud? That's kind of cool. There's some cool cosmetics out here. I just don't ever like find them. Ooh, we're fighting Andy. Is Andy gonna beat me? No. No. Sorry, I tried to show Andy, but he died before I could get there. If Andy comes up again, we'll fight him again, but I'll stop to give him a little shout out. If I have nothing better... Yeah, the only thing I'm really using my gems for is bribing familiars. There's not a whole lot of gem offers in the shop, which is a point of frustration for me. Because there's, like... You know, I don't need a lot of the stuff that's still there. So, I might as well. Why am I the test? Oh, I get to be a tester for something at work that I don't really want to test. Probably Christmas we'll get some decent gem offers. I'm hoping so. I don't really ever show my gems, but I have a significant amount just because I don't really ever spend them. So I'm sure that even if we have some good offers come up, I'll be able to get them. I'll do... They're what, $6.50 a pull? I'll do 20 pulls. Why not? Why not, I say? I'll do them 2 at a time. So we'll get 10 pulls out of there. Like 10 pulls of 2 at a time. Oh god, that overpriced mythic, that was so out of touch. Whoever came up with that And then whoever greenlit it, both of them were just like really demonstrated that they had no idea what they were doing. Like, that was insane. 130,000 gems, and that was it on sale. Like, I don't know what valuations they were using, but ooh, to call that a deal was insane. Hey Degenerate, how's it going? We were just reminiscing about that mythic schematic that was garbage. I can't believe, like, that's like, what, $1,300? Not even for the familiar, just the schematic. Like, the least rare part, like the least pain point of getting a mythic. And they were like, that's what we want. That was insane. Yeah, because it was a random one. You didn't even get to pick which one it was. It was from the pool of mythics that you didn't already have. So if you only had 5 mythic schematics, you had to, it was going to choose from like 20. Like, oh, it was such a bad offer. Like, I could see if that popped in there for like 1,500 gems, or even like upwards of 5,000. I could see that. But 130,000? Ugh. I had suggested at one point to offer like a $20 pack that just came with the Glarstos schematic, but I got shot down. Yeah, like you pull it and you get Rombolio, who at the time was unobtainable anyways. World boss familiars, Afro. Also, raid bosses. Anytime I need a raid boss, anytime I run into a raid boss, I bribe them because they just, ugh, they are so hard to get. I haven't watched the new lore video. I saw that came out like a couple days ago. I've just been wildly busy, so I've been kind of sad that I haven't been able to keep up with a lot of the new content coming out. Oh, how many more tickets do we have? I feel like I've been running through this. Oh, we still have over a whole pack before we start pulling for that pet. Yeah, I'm hoping that after the 23rd, like that week, I am not going to post a video at all. I likely won't even stream that week. But, or 23rd. Why am I saying 23rd? What is that Monday? 21st. Why am I saying? Oh, because I had an event on the 3rd. The week of the 21st, I'm very unlikely to be posting a video. I'm also fairly unlikely to be streaming that week. But after that, I should be able to get back to posting videos more often. And I have a couple Vid Heroes ones kind of in the pipeline. I just have to actually record them and do them. And I also have a Phasmophobia one that I need to do like right away. I promised someone I would make it like a month and a half ago. So we'll see what happens there. Also, just asking, the ads have not been very intrusive, right? I know, Degenerate, you haven't really been on long enough to see any ads, but other people, it's not going too crazy for you. Like, I really want to find the sweet spot where I do get some sort of monetization out of the streams, but also don't bother you guys too much, because I hate watching ads myself. I don't use an ad block, but whenever I can skip one, I do. You just had one, that's good. It's supposed to try and send one every 12 minutes, but I don't know. I was thinking about upping it to the next one. Why didn't I? Monetization. Oh, because the next one's 6 minutes. I was wanting to make it like every 8 to 10 minutes, but 6 minutes just seems like a lot. Like, ugh. No, you're good, Rosie. If you don't get them, then it's whatever. Like, it's not like I'm forced. Like, I can't force them. I just want to make sure that the people that are getting them aren't getting inundated to the point where they don't want to watch. Because I'd rather have y'all in here than have ads going. Okay. That is all of those. We are still quite a bit of ways. I have to step over into the living room real quick. I'll be right back, and then we're going to try our luck at this pet. Okay, sorry about that. I keep feeling like I'm hearing stuff in there. The ads are hardly noticeable. Awesome. Next week, if I'm streaming, I may try the next step up. But like that is every 6 minutes. That's a lot. And so I know I wouldn't want to see them every 6 minutes, but we'll see what that's like. And if it ends up being where people like y'all aren't getting them half the time, then that works out just fine. Okay. Congiversary egg. 50 pulls. No, I can't do that. We're gonna do 10 of these. Hey, Kuzi, how's it going? We're trying to get chocolate. Chocolate? That says chocolate. Chocolate. Ooh. Okay. So that's what, 13,000? Okay, so I just need to know like roughly where I'm at. Nope, but I got the 3 other ones. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20 pulls. Ooh. I didn't get anything. That's 20 pulls. That's kind of wild. Wait. Oh no, I'll do 40 because I mathed out an extra. I mathed that out wrong. So we'll do an extra 10 pulls because I was looking at the price of this being 1,300 for 1 pull. That's actually 10. So we'll do it, or that's 2. So I'm actually do 5 more here. So that was 20, or that was 10. I said I was going to do 20. My life. So we do still have 10 to go. I'm sorry, math is just not my strong suit right now. Here's 12. 14. I got Shelly, so that's good. That's my first time having it, so cosmetic unlocked. 16. 18. 20. Yes! Got it on the 20th. There we go. Let's go. Look at that. It only took me 20 pulls. Oy, oy, oy. So that took me 13,000 gems. That's actually less than I expected. So, that's really awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, I've got more, but it's whatever. Kuzi, we've already done the wheel, but you can still enter the random number game, which will come up in about 30 minutes. And if you win that one, I can just pull your hero tag off my friends list. That's not a problem. So as long as you're here for the random number game, you can still enter that. Well, thank you guys so much. That's whew. That was pretty lucky there. I was like, man, am I gonna have to go more? I was like, am I just gonna do a random 10x on the last one? I mean, that's still not horrible. It's too bad I don't need any of this other stuff. I like how you can't pull this more than once at a time. This one, at least, I will say, is a little bit nicer. In this random box, I'm not going to pull from it. Like, don't get me wrong there. But the Ultra Gore is worth $12.50. Conga Gore, I would say, is worth $12.50. And then these three are also, like, kind of on the cusp of being worth it. So you've got 5 pulls here that are worth $12.50. I don't think the Bit Gore or below is. However, 3 Shard Baskets is right on that cusp. 6 is worth it. Same with Energy. 3 Plaques is on the cusp. Like, so there's other things here that are worth it, but I'm not about to do them. Here we go. Ugh. Let's add all 100 here. Another 10 packs. I'm rank 7. I'm definitely not going to go for number 1. They're at 15,000. That's a lot. But, you know, who knows? Who knows what'll happen? The grind never stops. 1 pull and got the ice score. Congratulations. That's nice. I have, I think, 2 Ultra Gores, which is why I'm not worried about buying one. I should take the time to just run an Ultra Gore and get all these mythics done. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh man, I love that I can be Aang now. I really love my my like Headless Horseman thing, but the idea of getting to be Aang, like that's just that makes my heart happy. Like, I might switch all of my stuff to this. Hey, Met, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome in. I hope your week is off to a great start. We managed to get the event pet in 20 pulls, so that's actually really awesome. And I got another legendary, too. So I'm set on those materials for a long, long, long time. There was no Ben 10. So I'm just old enough that I never watched Ben 10. Like, Ben 10 was starting like right as I was starting to grow out of cartoons. I ended up watching The Last Airbender like a year ago. Like, I was really into it. Or I guess it was longer than that. Like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, something like that. I would watch it in the mornings. So I'm really into the Avatar series. But I never watched Ben 10. Unfortunately. So, Matt, occasionally I will run friend slot giveaways. When I do that, you're more than welcome to enter those. Not very many people do enter them, so that's a pretty awesome way to get a friend slot on my friends list. I watched the first like 2 episodes of Legend of Korra, and something came up and I didn't continue watching it. So from that point, I never went back to it. I want to. I just haven't done it yet. I did watch the Netflix Avatar, which I know a lot of the Avatar fan base doesn't like, but I really liked it. I feel like I would have rather it just been a little bit slower paced. Like they smashed a bunch of episodes together, which I wish they wouldn't have done, but I understand why they did it. And I'm excited for the next season. It started filming just recently, I think. I'm excited to see Toph. Yeah, that Avatar movie, I luckily never saw it. I just knew it had really bad reviews, so I never bothered to watch it. And then after that is when I watched the series, and I was like, oh, that's what this is about. And if everyone hated it, that must be a bad sign. So I haven't seen it, thankfully. And we're gonna have a giveaway here in 26 minutes. Let me just check this here. None of those. Okay. The way this giveaway is going to work is once the timer is up, we're going to run a it's called number game, and I'm going to put numbers on a random wheel. Y'all will get one guess to guess what number comes up. Person who is closest without going over will win, and they're going to win an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems. But that'll be in about 25 minutes. And the numbers, I'm thinking it's going to be 1 through 40, just because every single time I assume that there's not that many people in here. People come out of the woodwork. So that way everyone can have a fair guess at it. Man, what? Oh, he's got 3 Grumbers. Is he using Scramble? No. That's just interesting. And then with that Avatar movie, I thought it was really strange that M. Night Shyamalan did it. Like, I really like his movies. Like, I really like them. But it didn't seem like the kind of movie he would typically do. Oh, defeat? I was still alive. That's rude. That was really rude. Like, he typically did like those, like, not gritty, but not happy mysteries that have twists at the end. And it felt like Avatar just like wasn't on that. Yeah, and I don't think I've seen any movies of his afterwards either. Like it was like yeah, it was like he just kind of fell off because of that. I did really like some of his older movies though. If you watch them and not think about Avatar, they're pretty good. Oh, I'm fighting a guildie. I should start looking at who all's on here so we can... J96, he used to be on my friends list. Might still be, I don't know. Cameron Plays, that sounds like a YouTuber. Let's do it. He's using that event familiar Choco Mitt. And once we have that giveaway, I'll ask the winner for their hero tag so that can get sent over. Gotta fight Rev 9 because I used to park alts in there. I had an alt that for the speedrun was in there. So I gotta fight them when I get a chance. Oh, is he gonna beat me? Using Witcham again. There we go. Hey Wookie, oh my god. This person used to be a mod. They were like wicked strong. Let's see if they... Oh, they got a team full of Melborgs. That's an outdated team now. Haha. Oliver Noko. Ooh. Let me lose to Oliver real quick. I am sure that Oliver will beat me. Oh. JK. I thought they would have a stronger team. I don't know anyone here. Yeah, I miss them. I really would like it if they would make a speedrun event where it was like hard-coded to be hardcore. Like we had the last one where you lost points if you died, but they had trouble determining if you died. I want to see one that's hard-coded to where when you die, you get set back to tier 1, flag 1, everything on your account is deleted. Like, I would love that. I was super excited for hardcore, and then I found out it wasn't really hardcore and got sad. Hey, NGM, thank you so much. We decided to do 20 pulls to see if we could get it, and got it on the 20th pull. Got Shelly on pull 8, I think it was. So wildly successful pet pulls there. That was actually really insane RNG. The Phoenix, good luck Purdue. I'm gonna fight them. They're kind of a butthead. I think they're gonna beat me too. Because I said that. I shouldn't have said that. They're super nice people. There we go. So I was really excited to get that so quick. I wasn't going to go over 20, so had I not gotten it on 20, we would have just stopped. But I was really happy to get it. Come on. Let's proc all my stuff. There we go. I'm also running a lot of PvP. I can go ahead. Mental. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. I was looking and I've got a lot of gold coins, so I can add like 80 TS right now. I just haven't done it. Ooh, Pixel Toast. Ooh, that build might be able to beat me. You got this, NG. You got this. Are you going for offensive or defensive? McJoey. But you got this. Good luck. Let us know what you get. Offense. Offense accessories, there's not really a way to go wrong. So, offense accessories. Ascendancy, it is what it is. It's good. Astaroth's Crown is good. Shokan is also good. It's not quite as good as Astaroth's Crown, but it's not bad. Hales is decent. I'm not a huge fan of Hales, but it's like the prototypical just DPS accessory. Divine Ward is okay. Not my favorite, but okay. Phobet is amazing. Monarchs is amazing. It's kind of hard to go wrong. Even the ones that I'm like, are still really good. Deegan. Are you going to beat me, Deegan? Are you still in here? We're going to find out. Oh, yeah, I don't think you're going to beat me. My Grumbers are going to come out of nowhere. Easy peasy, Deegan. Yeah, Hales is really good for getting like way over dual strike. It runs into problems when you run into enemies with barrier, which there's not a ton, but it can cause problems there. Shokan a second time, no. Well, could have been worse. You could have like what if there was a glitch and you lost everything and you got nothing for it? You at least got a second Shokan. Cosmetic Demon Slayer? Who? My cosmetic is The Last Airbender. Quit the game for a month. Oh, I haven't mentioned this in a while. I do have memberships on my channel if you'd like to directly support me. I don't know if being a member means you don't get ads at all. It might, which is pretty cool. I don't know if, it's not a setting I could find, but I think that's the case. That you can support me then. I think the cheapest version is $3 a month, and I think there's a $5 a month as well that give you other perks as well. They're kind of outlined on my Discord, and when you go to buy them, just if you wanted to do that, you could, but you don't have to. You still get access to everything for free. You know, I'm not going to force y'all to pay for anything. There you go. I got to do my spiel. Ooh, B7.5. B7.5 is so bad. Like, the pets actually have some options that are really bad. Mental with that. Mental got me? Ah! Mental got me. That's rude. I got him the first time. He got me the second time. NGM, don't you quit. I will find you. I will figure out your address. I will come to your house, and I will tape your hands to your phone so you can play it. I'm assuming your address is hopefully somewhere close, because I like gas is expensive. Come on, there we go. I was like, once I get all those grumbers to pop up, we gotta be getting close to Kovu. Got to. You know, I might actually end up going for number 1. That's I'm not gonna purposely go for number 1, but I might end up getting it. As Aang. I'm not seeing a whole lot of names that I recognize, which on the one hand is sad because I want to play against my people. I want to play against people I know. But on the other hand, it's good because that means that there's a lot of people up here in this tier. Oh, hold on. What's that sound? Once this is over, there's a weird sound. I need to go check that out. I'm back. It was nothing. Rico! Most OGs are semi-retired. Yeah. I mean, that's what happens when the game is 8 years old. Like, most of the OGs aren't still playing. I think I might be one of the most tenured players left in the game. And that's just because the game is so old. I mean, what other game are you going to play for a decade, actively? We're slaves to RNG. Yes, I mean, and I took a couple weeks where I just really wasn't playing. It was just, ugh. But I'm a slave to this game. Chuck retired. Yeah, there's very few players that are level 1000 that are still playing. Like, comparatively. Fart NFT. I gotta fight them. Ooh, Anto. Ooh, Anto's running Extort. Let's see what happens against Extort. See if I can beat Anto. Oh yeah. Oh, that was kind of fun. And Anto was fairly easy to kill. I can't imagine that Anto would still be in that suit during PvP if it weren't for him not playing anymore. Oh, I didn't look at everyone. Yeah, I don't know anyone. Oh, giveaway in 12 minutes. After let's fight Gut or Goot, whatever his name is. After this, oh yeah, that's gonna be easy. I'll explain the rules for the giveaway because it'll be at less than 10 minutes at the end of this. And we'll be getting really close to that very end. We're not going to pull Kovu today, obviously, because we've got about 30 minutes left in the stream. I don't think I'll get through that much in 30 minutes. Fabrizio is in my guild. Hey, Eric, how's it going? How are you doing? We're just over here trying to get enough materials to get Kovu. And this is like the fastest way for me to do it. I see Matamore in the Discord every now and then. I did not rush Kovu. Matamore's gonna kill me. I'm gonna lose. Yep. Kovu being good or not really depends. Early game, he's amazing. You're not going to find a better familiar. Late game, there's much better options. Look, there's that glitch again. And he's a thing where, here's Andy. Hooray! Shout out to Bitverse Andy. Kovu's not going to work as a late game bait. He's just not. His health is too high. Like, you can't run a decent DPS with him. That being said, I think he's the only bait with Vampirism. Unless Sunamug also has it. I can't remember if Suna does or not. And he does have effectively a Soul of Ascarium on him that only works when he gets hit, which is really amazing. He is... If you get him early game, you're not going to have problems in the game. Vant used to be in my guild. But late game, he's not going to be super crazy useful. Oh, Kiyagi's name looked familiar. Chaos! Oh, I miss Chaos. He was online a day ago? Well, let's fight him. Why not? Here, I can pull up. Let me pull up the my giant database. So there is not a legendary with Vampirism. Wait, what? What's another familiar with Vampirism? Because it's not coming up in my database at all. Huh. I know there's one. My database must be... The archives must be incomplete. Oh, I'm in Mythics, that's why I can't find... How do you spell Villicio? Okay, there you go, Vilcio. Oh, it's just not listed on in my database that he has it. Kevin, the speedrun champion. I know there's another familiar that has Vampirism. I can't remember if there's another bait that has Vampirism, though, is the thing. Hey, Adam, the giveaway is in about 7 minutes or so. We're going to do a random number guess. So the way it works is I will give everyone about 1 minute to guess. You get one guess per person. And you're trying to figure out what random number is going to pop up. I've got numbers 1 through 40 on a random wheel, and the person who guesses closest without going over will win an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems. So what does closest without going over mean? Let's say that you guess 10, I guess 25, and the actual number ends up being 24. you will win because 25 is bigger than 24. You only get one guess per person. Anytime two people guess the same number, whoever's message came first on my screen is who got that first, and I'll let the other person re-guess. I think that's pretty much all there is. If you spam a bunch of guesses back to back to back, you just get disqualified and you don't get to win. So only guess one time. But that's in about 6.5 minutes. Come on, there we go. Yeah, and the fact that Kovu is a bait, even though he's not the best bait, what's this? Oh, until Dawn is out. You can build your team around him, and I think that in certain D4s, he'll be really useful in that regard. And I appreciate you popping in, Adam. It's really great to have you in here. Lithris. We're getting pretty close to the end of this pack. Rank 6. Ooh, Lucky Charm. I don't know if I can beat Lucky Charm. What's their custom? Oh. The Infinity Gauntlet. Oh, he's running Grumber too. Does he have Scramble Egg and I just didn't pay attention? Yes. So it's gonna come down to just luck. There we go. Import. I feel like that looks like a familiar name. Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna beat Lucky there. The Aluminum Warrior. What? Hold on, hold on just a minute. I just realized that chat has not been refreshing on the screen. Where is... There we go. That was weird. Let's fight Gilgamesh. That was really strange that chat was just not updating. Hopefully it's... Let's do this. See if it's still going. Is Gilgamesh gonna beat me? I will never build Forbin. Absolutely not worth it. Okay, I'm glad that the chat is updating now. I mean, I might make one Forbin just for the cosmetic of him. Like, he looks really cool, but... Oh god, he's garbage. $20 tickets left. Oh, Artorias. They used to be in my guild too. So let's fight them. An invalid monster. Rosie really wants to get the special one. The special coin flip. Noxian, that looks familiar. It's a mod, I think. Alright, let's see here. Controversy. We're getting there. We're only about 400 away. Look at that, I'm rank 6. Okay, so every 30 minutes, that's fine though. Adam is asking, and thank you for letting me know, Gregory. Make a roommate grind for me. You know, I don't think my wife would be into that. Adam's asking about the best way to run an Ultra Core. It entirely depends on what you need. So, if you're looking for experience, which is what I used mine for, wait for Invasion and then run Invasion. If you're looking for drops and materials, World Boss is probably your best bet. The only thing I would say is don't use one on raids unless you're just going for the capture rate. Because raids will get overcapped, and like a Bitgore can cap out raids. So all the other things, World Boss, any of these events, trials, Gauntlet, those are good options for that. Oh, Eric, you were talking to Adam on that. Duh. But yeah, I didn't use all 12 hours of my Ultra Gore. I used something like 8 hours. I feel like that is just like I can't bring myself to play for that long. Alright, we're gonna hold off before we go back into PvP because we have our giveaway coming up pretty much right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about the rules. Again, the wheel I have here has numbers 1 through 40 on it. So you're going to be guessing numbers 1 through 40. Person who guesses closest without going over is going to be crowned the winner. You only get one guess, and if you guess the same as someone else, whoever's message comes first on my screen is the one that wins, or that wins that part. If you do that, I'll let you know that you need to go ahead and guess the second number, and I'll give you about 1 minute to do so. So, once I have the word start in chat, that's when you can guess. I'm going to start it here in just a couple seconds so it's on an even time, so it's easy for me to keep track of that. So that being said, go ahead and guess your guesses, numbers 1 through 40. It's a lot of guesses. You got about 45 seconds left. Lots of guesses. Not very many super low guesses. A lot in the middle. There's about 30 seconds left. I'm not seeing really any duplicated numbers yet, so that's good. That's why I expanded it to 40, just because there were a lot of duplicates. It was really hard to guess. 15 seconds. Go ahead and get your guesses in if you haven't yet, to be entered to win an epic adventure bag and 1,000 gems. And we are done with our guesses. Let's pull this down here. My interact button. In order to make it as fair as possible, we're going to shuffle these numbers up before we hit start. So I cannot really do anything about it. And good luck, everybody. While that's spinning, I'm going to buy some more PvP tickets. Alrighty. And our winner is going to be on number 25 or 31. Going all the way to 31. So, looks like Manny. Congratulations, Manny. Congrats, congrats, congrats. What I need from you now is your hero tag. If you'll put your hero tag into chat, I'll add you to my winner list. Congrats, congrats, congrats. And we're going to go ahead and go back into PvP while we're waiting for that. Once you have your hero tag, put it into chat and I'll put you on the giveaway distribution list. I don't think you've won before, so I do want to mention It will take a little while to get to you because I'm not the one that sends it. It goes to our community management team. They will send those out to you. They're usually done on Mondays, but I can't promise that. So usually it'll get done the same day, but it can take up to a full week to get to you. So please just be patient. If you don't have it by next week, please let me know and I will take care of that. You are added, you are done, you are taken care of. As soon as those are taken care of, it'll pop up. It'll, like when you log in, like the weekly rewards will pop up. The same thing happens with this. And Rosie said they got it in a few days. They haven't been done at all in the past few days, but last streams is done. That was Rosie, yeah. So you should get it very, very, very soon. I have 3 tags in Womit. Womit's level 1000, right? Yeah, what's their special one? Sunshade? Oh, does that have their name go across it? It does, that's pretty cool. Oh, you didn't get a pop-up? I thought you always did. I thought it had a pop-up. I might have just been lying to people, who knows? Ooh. Womit just wrecked me. So I may be lying. There may not be a pop-up. I thought there was. But you'll get it added. You can keep an eye on your gem totals, and that'll let you know when you've gotten it, because you'll also get 1,000 gems with it. There's so many tags. Why am I being tagged in here? Ooh. Okay, back to this. Oh man, I just really wanted. I was hoping I'd get Kovu on stream, but looks like that is not gonna be happening. Unless I can randomly somehow get like 50 of these doodles at a time. Best augments for Kovu as a DPS. So Kovu as a DPS, do you mean where you are the DPS or where you're using Kovu as a DPS? Because that will change what augments. So it depends on if you're still using Kovu as a defensive familiar, use DPS. So depends on what you have. Best ones would be to load Deflect up, like, because he's already got 5% Deflect. However, you would probably, like, realistically want to put like Mythic block augments on him so you can get to 90% block and just hope for the best. Deflect is going to give you better mitigation, like overall, but block is going to make you a lot more consistent. For Brain, I would do like heal teammates or spread heal even when you get hit. You don't want to do like heal team because you really want to be able to focus as much healing onto them as possible because they don't have a lot of mitigation. So that's what I would do. A new world boss, that would be nice. I will also say I suck at world boss, like, because I play at times where most other people aren't playing, so I rarely can find teams, but a new world boss would be nice. Congrats, Rosie. Congrats. Level 631. But once you get to these higher levels, they just take forever to get. Like, ugh. I'm not looking forward to the idea of leveling above 800 or 900. That is... Ugh. Is the scrambled cheese build viable with only the green guild pet? Let me look at that. Oh, that's accessory. There's... I mean... Yeah... It's not going to be anywhere near as good. The scramble stuff really relies on Grumber. Like, if I didn't have a team full of Grumber, this wouldn't work. I would lose the vast majority of these fights. So, the pet itself just helps give you a little bit extra damage, but Grumber is really where, if you don't have Grumbers, it's not going to work. Losing out on 30% chance to proc, though, is gonna be kind of a nightmare. You're gonna die really quickly, and so you need those Grumbers. With this, I need them, but I might be able to win without ever using their ability. But yeah, Gregory's saying it's 20% is too low. Andy was calculating. Why is he wasting his time? We actually have a table that shows it. You don't have to calculate it. Where are we at here? Level... Go away. So level 1000. Scroll all the way to this bottom of this table. Oop, too far, too far. Level 1000 is, what is that? That's 1,000. 3,248,000,000. That's how much experience for level 1000. Keeping in mind, I'm what, level 711? That means that I am just over 1/3 of the way to level 1000. That's insane. So you got to get to what, 1.6 billion to get halfway? So that's like level 800. Right around level 800 is the halfway point. A little under it. Like under level 800. That's insane, man. Magna McDowell, they're gross. They disbanded a really popular guild just because they were done playing. And then they came back too, and I was like, come on. So we only have a couple minutes left. Looks like I'm gonna finish out this set of tickets, and then we'll probably call it a day. Hopefully, come on, there you go. I was like, I gotta win this one. Hey, Helic, how's it going? How are you doing? How's your week starting off? Merc loves bagels. Man, these PvP is fun, but man, it gets boring. Maybe it's because I just haven't had enough coffee yet. I feel like I need another 3 or 4 coffees. I'm rank 5 already, though. That's pretty crazy. I feel like it wouldn't be too bad for me to just go for number 1. Gianluca. Rank 1 in the hearts and minds. I got rank 1 a really long time ago. I just don't know if... I mean, I'm already pretty close to it. I might as well keep going. Can I lose? Yeah, I've lost a few. There is a build, and I can't remember which one it is, that just wrecks me. It's one of those ones that uses like all ancients. Extort gets deleted the moment they start the battle because they kill me too quick. But it is fairly hard for me to lose. What makes Grumber so special? We'll check it here. So Grumber has the special ability on first death, revive all fallen teammates, which by itself is whatever, just gives you another chance. But I'm using a set that whenever myself or an ally gets revived, I deal just a ton of damage. I'm dealing, what, like 50,000 damage? That's true damage. Directly to the entire enemy, or enemy team. So, like, once I get to where 3 or 4 of us are dead, and then we all get revived, I'm dealing hundreds of thousands of damage immediately to the entire team. And then occasionally something like that happens where my Grumbers just kill them by themselves, which is whatever. But it does also, like, it doesn't necessarily require this pet, but it kind of needs it just to be useful. And you really need a team full of Grumbers. This setup is not nearly as effective in 3v3. Just a heads up. So Controversy, I'm about 240 away. So I'll get that. I'm rank 4. I'm only 600,000 away from rank 1. That's pretty wild. Oops, I accidentally bought more. Oops, we'll keep going for a little bit. Let's run through this one, and then we'll stop. But that'll probably put me at rank 1. 1 or 2, one of those. So you'll see, as this Grumber, that his turn dies, nothing's going to happen. But then when this one dies, all 3 of us will get revived, and I'll deal all that damage 3 times. Which kills everyone. Yeah, 35 million honor. Yeah, it really helps me when I just do random pushes like this. But I mean, I don't really need to use it because I have over 300 PvP packs as well. Like, I can just run. I could pop a couple 100 million points if I had the time. I just don't ever have the time. I've stacked them up over time. I'm free to play. I just don't, like, when I had gems, I'll buy, like, the packs that are worth it with my gems. And then otherwise, I've just stacked them up. Every once in a while, like at tier release, I would kind of burn through my PvP packs just to get the weekly mythic rewards, but we haven't had a new tier in so long that I haven't had to use them. So I don't really buy that much. Running through the shop, I did buy a bunch of pet stuff earlier, but the only thing I've really bought that wasn't the 8 gold thing was the mythic gem pack that had a bunch of resources in it that gave you basically resources for 250 gems a pop. And yeah, it's actually been over a year, Gregory. Tier 21 came out in September of 2023. So it's been over a year. So I'm just like, I've got resources and it's not like I'm using them for anything else. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up in rank 1 after I finish this pack. Or these, whatever, 3 packs I have, 5 packs. Because I haven't even used half of them. Oh, look at that, I'm already ranked 1. Hooray! Yeah, so I mean, Eric is using this without being, I'm assuming you're tier 20 or whatever tier 20 this came out in. This is a tier 21 set, so your PvP enemies should be fairly competitive. You should be running into a lot of the people that I'm running into as well, because our TS isn't gonna be that far apart. Oh, unupgraded tier 21. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't think that complaining about lack of content is all that harsh. I complain about lack of content all the time. Have I gotten the pack for placing in first? Yes. I mean, I've got the pack unlocked. I haven't bought it, but I do have that. The pack, in my opinion, other than the cosmetics, really isn't worth anything. Like now, it was when it came out, but like the big benefit was the legendary brain, which is just not there anymore. Like you don't need to get legendary brains anymore. Once mythics came out, you could bypass legendaries. No one really uses tier 21 ancient seriously. Yeah, the tier 21 ancient is, I mean, it's got some ways to be really powerful. It's just not, like, you have to build around it specifically. I do want to go through and get the tier 19 ancient Weedy. I think that would be really cool to use. I haven't beaten the tier 19 dungeon yet, but the build I'm going for doesn't need that, so it's just kind of whatever. That's just a background once I get everything else built. Yeah, I'm in first by about 600,000 now, so hopefully I'll hold on to that lead for a little while. I've got the resources to just beat whoever comes up on me anyways. Yeah, the shield of Ascarium is really good. Speedrun King, Kevin, 2005, or 20,005. I just want to say Kevin 2005, but I think it's 20,005. I'm getting a lot more of these doodles now, though, so that's nice. I just got 8 on that one. I think that's the highest I've gotten. I want to run into another extort user, because they get wrecked. Because they kill all of my stuff at the same time. So I end up like reviving everybody and just destroying them. I have one turn where I deal like millions of damage. Well, I'm in first by over 1 million now. What familiar is this? Night Gobby. Why does he look so much different? Huh. I swear Night Gobby looked different than that. Saw Bikeage. Crony was one of my carriers for a while. The Gobbies are coming to take us away. They're coming to get us. No! Huh. I don't know if y'all heard that. Someone just like drove by my apartment, like laying on their horn. That was kind of weird. So I've done everything I can. Let's fight Splooshy. To dampen all the extra stuff this mic will pick up. But it's such a sensitive microphone that I can't. Like, it just picks everything up. It's wild. It takes me so long to record videos because I keep having to start over because, like, my neighbor's dog will bark or something outside will happen or the fan will kick on. Like, it's so annoying. This microphone is so good, but wow, it is... Whew. Yeah, Aeneas is so strong. Aeneas, fun fact, isn't even meant to like be a damage dealing set. It's meant to be a support set. Oh, here's my 3rd time on mental. See who wins this one. Yeah, Aeneas is meant to be a support set, but it's just so strong that it ends up being one of the stronger DPS sets. Let's fight Chaos again. For our last one of the day. Hey, there we go. Alright. We have almost 17 million points. Kayashi's been offline for 18 hours, so they'll probably pop on and run some more. I bet they're pushing for first. Pawbreaker, so far, Navi. There's not a lot of people on here that I think would push past me. But, I mean, if they ever decided to, I can push past them. So I think I will go for number 1 this week. Okay, so that being said, thank you guys for popping into my stream. I really appreciate it. I love when y'all come in and chat. I enjoyed playing today. We're almost to Kovu, so I'll probably get him tonight. If you guys want to become a member of my channel, please look into that. I do offer 2 different levels, so you can get all the benefits at a lower cost. If you like my videos and streams, like them. If you dislike them and tell me why. If you want more, hit the subscribe button or become a member. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.